Daniel chapter 12 and verse 3 says that those who are wise shall shine like the brightness of the firmament, and those who turn many to righteousness like the stars forever and ever. Afternoon, everybody. Uh, Today was definitely a long day, but it was a good one. I drove like an hour and 30 minutes, maybe 35, 40 minutes, to see someone who is, going back to the military, and according to him, he'll be gone for a year. And so, even though I had to drive a long way, it was very worth it. I would definitely do it again for sure. Yeah, I would definitely do it again. The reason why I read Daniel chapter 12 and verse 3 is because the person who I went to see, I think, exemplifies this verse. He's someone who I've, seen to not only care about the things of God, but also the things of people, in the sense that he'll call and check up on folks. He'll encourage people to read for themselves, to read the Bible for themselves, and to get to know God, develop a relationship with God for themselves. And, when folks ask him questions, he gives these answers, and, I consider him to be wise. I consider him to be someone that turns folks to righteousness. And so, I'm debating if I want to say his name or not. And I don't even know if he'll ever see this video, but all I know is that the person who I'm thinking about is someone special. So that's one thing that I wanted to share. Something else that I want to share too is that after I left the party, right, I went to Guitar Center because look at my fingers, I am determined to find my guitar. I really feel like there's a guitar that I won't have to question if it's mine or not. Like, I won't have to force myself to like it or anything like that, but it'll just be something that I'm just naturally attracted to, naturally play well, to feel smooth, all the things. I'm on a mission to find that guitar. And so I went to Guitar Center and I tried out a couple of models. I only had like 30 minutes. I didn't have all the time in the world like I would have liked. But you know what? I think that the amount of time that I had was perfect, because in that amount of time, I was able to figure out what I didn't like and figure out what I liked. Like this. And it was really, really, I think it was worth it to make that small trip. For sure. And so I wanted to share that with you guys. Something that I learned is that there's a guitar out there called a D'Angelico Premier Bedford. And I thought that was going to be it. Like, it looks nice. It looked like, I was like, this is my guitar. There's no question. Mind you, I never played it in person. I only saw what it looked like online. And I was like, This is it. I go to Guitar Center. They have a used model, not the exact model, or at least like the. Anyway, I tried it. I didn't really like it like that. I didn't really like it like that. At least it was a little hard for me to. It was a little hard for me to let's say to play. Anyway, it was a little hard for me to play. Um, it weighs nice. It has a nice weight to it. You can tell that it's a semi-hollow guitar. Um, and so yeah, and maybe I give it one more shot. Maybe I give it one more shot. Maybe not. But anyway, on my list, because I had a little list of let me pull this up. I had a little list of the guitars that I wanted to try out, right? And boom. All right. So D'Angelico, cross out. Next up, there was the Ibanez. I think it was the AF75G. I tried that one. I didn't get to try these two, but I tried the AF75G. And that one was a bit. It was okay, but it also got a little boring. I didn't really like it. It kind of felt like I was playing. Like I was playing a guitar, but it wasn't. If I saw it, I wouldn't be. I'll put it like this. One of my. I don't know if I call him a mentor, but at least like someone who I like, who I view as someone who's knowledgeable. Um, he says like if like when it comes to a particular guitar, or when you're buying one, buy one that you'll want to play. Like when you pass by it, like you can't help but just play it. Um, I can help that. The AF75G. I don't think I'd want to play that all the time. I would definitely want to try those other two models though. But one thing I can say is that after the Ibanez, I tried out Gretsch, and I don't know if I'm I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but Gretsch. I tried out a solid body, and that was pretty solid. I gotta say, it was really like out of everything that I played today, that was the one that felt like I felt confident playing it. I didn't have to, mind you, I never played Gretsch before, but yet I felt confident playing it for the first time. And so just that experience alone helped me to see, and I'm talking like generally now, semi hollows and semi hollows and hollow bodies are going to be my. Actually, maybe let me not even say that because the Gretsch that I tried was solid body. But I'll say this for sure. Gretsch is the brand that I think I'm going to look more into. Definitely, no question. Um, I mean, Ibanez. I'm still willing to give Ibanez a shot. The only thing, the thing that I noticed though, and I don't know if it's true for like just what Ibanez does generally, or yeah, I don't know if this is true for what Ibanez does generally, but I tried a thin line acoustic. I want to say some weeks ago, and the AF75G today, and what I found to be like a similar trait that both guitars have is the fact that it feels like it has like a matte finish to it, and it feels matte, if that makes sense. Like there's no like the guitar itself is it's not cold. Um, it's just guitar, and I don't know. I That's not really something that I like. Um, at least for the electric, the acoustic I love, and to be honest, like I would definitely get that thin line acoustic. But for an electric though, I'd like to, when I pick it up, I'd like to have that in my mind, like, oh, like I'm playing an electric. Um, I guess I have my preconceived notion of what an electric is, and I guess that's just what I'm going by. Um, but beyond that, I think that's just really all I had to say. Like, I'm definitely gonna look into. Oh, I was gonna say this. I'm still willing to look into Ibanez. I just hope that the next two models don't have that same finish. And to be honest with you, like, I think that's just something I could look up. But regardless of if I try, if Ibanez is a go or not a go, Gretsch is a go. I am going to try out Gretsch. Um, and yeah. So that's it. Um, I don't know what else I'm gonna do tonight, but uh, I just wanted to, share that Bible verse, share an update about my guitar journey, um, and yeah, meeting people, linking up with people, I should say, and playing guitar. I found that these are the things that give me hope in these dark days, and who knows, maybe the person on the other side watching this, um, maybe they're looking for things that give them hope, and these are what give me hope, and so maybe it could do the same for you. That's just something to think about. Anyway, night y'all. See y'all soon. Love weather.